Today I'm reminded about altitude and the impact of physical performance. So we're up here hiking. It is 11,000 feet right where I'm at right now. And I'm only not breathless because I'm not moving because I can't talk and walk at the same time without losing my breath. And what's interesting is that my Breck Epic mountain bike stage race that I'm training for is going to be at between 10 and 12,000 feet elevation. So we're up here for a couple of days. This is not Breckenridge. It is west of Denver though. And it's elevation, but I wish I could tell myself that my body's going to acclimatize to elevation after a couple of days, but it's not the way it works. But what it does let me do is just kind of get the mental game ready to realize that whatever numbers, power output, speed, in relation to my effort, when I'm at 5,000 feet or less, like when I'm in Fort Collins, which is home now, is going to be irrelevant once I'm racing at altitude, because just walking is enough to make you breathless. And I mean, what's breathless also is just the surroundings here. Today's day 2 of a couple days off the bike, off of strength training, doing a little bit of walking around, but I wouldn't even call this like true hiking. We're just sort of exploring a little bit, walking for 20 minutes, an hour or so here or there. But it is at altitude, and it is good for the body to do something different. My quads have been sore and tired, more so yesterday. Today, not so much. But it feels good to be kind of up and moving around and being in a different environment. So I think there's a time and place to train, time and place to do resistance training and cardiovascular training. And then there's a time and place to recover. And I love the art of kind of balancing that. Unfortunately, I think most people in the US at least do a whole lot more of the recovery part and not enough of the actual exercise and doing the activity that requires recovery. But if you are of a certain age, and specifically if you are of middle age, you would better be getting after it a little bit, especially as we're on the second half of our life here. That is super important that we challenge our body, our physiology, making it, forcing it to be more durable, more resilient, which is what I'm trying to do. But the gains really come from the recovery, not from the wear and tear of doing it. So when I do big rides, I'm basically causing tissue damage, causing wear and tear, which is good. It's the name of the game. Same thing with strength training. I am intentionally causing tissue damage. And in order to adapt to that and come back stronger and better is to recover. So recovery is taking a little bit of time off. Sometimes it's just a day, sometimes it's a couple of days. Recovery is also taking care of your nutrition, which involves high quality foods, high quality protein, minding our alcohol. So, and especially I can tell you at altitude, I had a beer and a half last night, and I thought, that's good. That's plenty for right now. I don't want to have a headache. I don't want to feel like crap, especially if I'm doing a little hiking today. So that's it. That's the name of the game. This is the vlog, the durability project here. The most important thing in my life is to be durable. The reason why I want to be durable is because I want to be around for as long as possible so I can be with my family and hang out and do cool shit. And when you lose durability and you become fragile, it is a sad thing to see. I've seen a lot of people, including family members, that have been in that phase for kind of a long period of time. And so this is the Durability Project, co-sponsored by Eddie. Eddie! Yes, Eddie's training at altitude as well. So it's a family affair. So stay durable. If you have questions about durability, how to build your durability, if you have questions about kind of what I do as a guy in his 50s who still hikes and competitive cyclist and lifts weights and tries to eat well and tries to recover well, drop me a question. I'm happy to answer them. I'm happy to do a deep dive in any topics. If you find yourself really not as durable as you want to be and you want a little bit of help with that, help building durability, it is what I do as a full-time coach, strength and conditioning specialist. If you've watched this far and you don't know already, my name is Aaron Shaw. And if you want to learn a little bit more about the details, kind of the science side of things, you can check out my podcast, Healthspan Digest. Just did a podcast the other day on stretching. Is it worth it? I don't know. Maybe it's not worth it. Maybe it doesn't do anything. And delayed onset muscle soreness, those aches and pains after getting in a good workout, how to avoid it, how long it lasts, what it means. So those are the type of topics I love to dig into on my podcast, talk about VO2 max, talk about how to plan a good exercise routine, how to create healthy habits. So if that piques your interest, you can subscribe to this YouTube channel, Healthspan Digest, And until next time, get outside, have some fun. If you're at 11,000 feet, pace yourself. We are not going to go peak out that peak that's behind me, which is 13,000 something. But anyhow, we're going to forest bathe in the meantime. So peace.